Neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
They made me do these things called a showing tonight. Do you know what a showing is?
No.
Sounds okay, doesn't it? But what happens, right, is that the buyer walks in and you have to show them the whole range. So that means that you have to completely change outfits 30 times in 30 minutes.
So?
Oh, and that's just for one buyer. And meanwhile, you sit in the change room freezing to death and the next buyer walks in. And you've got to start all over again. It's the pits.
Well, why do you do it?
Because the modelling agency keeps telling me it's bread and butter work.
Hang on, is this the same Lucy Robinson who gave us this big rap on how wonderful modelling is?
I know. Just don't tell Dad, OK? I'm going to keep on modelling anyway. It's just I don't want to do any more of those stupid showings.
Well, a lot worse things could happen. In fact, they already have.
Like what? What's happened?
Uncle Jim and Dorothy Burke. They're on, Lucy.
Together?
No, apart. Of course, together.
Well, how do you know?
Read her diary. She wrote how in love she was with Uncle Jim. Anyway, she was frightened I was going to tell him, so she told him herself.
And?
He feels the same way, apparently. She came over here to tell me how rapt she was. Looks like I brought them together.
Oh, no. The day after tomorrow, Glen and Karen are getting married, and now this.
Wait till I get my hands on that mongrel brother of mine. Told me he and Harry didn't get on, but he might have warned me I was walking into World War III.
Oh, poor Louis probably just thought he was doing everybody a favour. He's never understood how much Harold hates him.
I should have realised half of Queensland hates him. Or at least they do after they drive a couple of Ks in one of his used cars. But you know, Lou, loves the world, thinks the whole world loves him back.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think it's a good idea keeping mum about this.
Don't like lying to him, eh?
Well, I can't run the risk of him finding out accidentally, not with his heart the way it is. Thanks.
Why don't you and I butter him up, eh? By the time we're through with him, we'll have him eating out of our hands, I bet. What does he drink?
Oh, Harold never drinks.
Well, have to think of some other way to get him relaxed. How about jokes? I heard some beauts the other day.
Brenda, I think it might be a good idea if you leave this to me. Harold's a bit funny about jokes. In fact, I think it might be a good idea if you're sort of on your best behaviour until we sort this out.
No worries. I'll be an angel, I promise. A saint. Excuse me.
I still can't believe it. Hey, what happens if Dad gets really serious about the Burke and she decides to move in here with us?
I don't want to think about it.
Can you imagine it? We might as well put a sign out the front saying Stalag Robinson.
Yeah.
Hello, you two.
Jim, is it true that...
Hang on. One at a time.
Okay. Dad, are you really going out with Mrs. Burke?
Well, yes, I am, as a matter of fact. And I'm feeling pretty good about it, too. They don't build them like Dorothy Burke anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you two aren't upset about it. For a minute there, I was a bit afraid you might hate the idea and spoil everything.
Who, us?
And I really owe you, mate. Just think. If you hadn't read Dorothy's diary, we might have carried on the same way we were forever.
Yeah. Just think.
Dad, it's good that you're happy in that, but if this is going to change things around here, we ought to talk about it.
Yeah, no time at the moment, though, darling. I've got to go and pick some flowers and meet Dorothy for dinner.
Oh, my word, that does look sumptuous, eh?
Yeah, Brenda and I felt that you deserved a little treat.
Yeah, amazing what you can do with a few veggies. Tell me, Harry, don't you ever miss a good old meat pie, couple of snags, juicy T-bone?
No. The thought of eating flesh is totally repugnant to me.
Oh, by the way, your diet's going so well I cooked with a little bit of butter tonight. Just a little bit.
Oh.
But a little bit of butter goes a long way, Brenda and I thought.
Yes, my oath. Actually, I was surprised to hear that you have to diet, Harry. I was telling Madge what a fine figure of bloke you are.
Well, me? No.
I'll get a...
That'll be Paul. All right, listen. Paul is your new landlord. He'll use a couple of doors down, so I can stop him now. I must warn you. He'll be checking on your suitability. He rather insisted on it.
Robinson, Brenda, Riley.
G'day.
Hey, Brenda, pleased to meet you.
I reckon you and I are going to get along real well.
Yeah. Listen, if you're ready, mate, I'll come back later.
Oh, no. Grab yourself a glass and have a drink with us.
Wine?
We do have a guest.
Sure, if you don't mind.
I heard about that rotten trick Felicity Brent pulled. She's a nasty piece of work, Felicity. I think you might have met your match there.
Yes, Madge, she did cost me a bomb, but don't you worry, I'll catch up with her. I never forget the people that cross me, you know that.
Oh, come on, Paul. You'll have poor Brenda terrified if she's a day late with the rent.
Good. Oh, only gagging. No, apart from that little fiasco, things have been going not too badly at all, actually. In fact, I heard that Parkside Pacific are building a resort up near the guest house. Oh, you always know you're on a good thing when your rivals start copying you, don't you?
Oh, you're not worried about the competition?
No, not at all. Well, they haven't even started work yet, Harold. I reckon we'll have all the good clientele covered even before they open the doors. Cheers.
They are beautiful, and so are you. You shouldn't have gone to so much trouble.
Well, I'm quite enjoying myself, to tell you the truth.
So am I. How are the juvenile delinquents taking the news?
About as badly as we expected. Todd is in a state of shock.
Not half as shocked as I was when I discovered he'd read my diary. Thank you for taking it so well when I told you my deep, dark secret.
Forget it. I understand how you felt completely.
I was so vulnerable after that awful business with Colin. I couldn't help comparing you to him. You were so kind and supportive. He'd been an absolute toad.
I was flattered, Dorothy. I really was.
Thank you. You're a very nice man, Jim Robinson. No wonder I thought I loved you for a few days.
We're friends, aren't we? Nothing wrong with friends loving each other.
Perhaps not, but it could have been highly embarrassing if you hadn't been so understanding.
They were your private thoughts. No one else should have found out about them in the first place.
How long should we leave Todd under the impression we're a hot item?
As long as it takes. He has to learn not to read other people's diaries. I think we should let him suffer for a little while longer.
Should we draw the curtains and dim the lights? Really give him something to worry about?
Why not?
You were home late last night?
Yes, I was, wasn't I? Amazing how time flies when you're having fun.
Dad, just how serious is this thing between you and Mrs. Burke?
Now, you're not thinking of doing anything drastic like marrying her, are you?
Of course not.
Phew.
No, it makes much more sense to live together first for a while. In fact, I'll talk to Dorothy today, see how she feels about renting her place out and coming over here.
Aren't you rushing things a bit?
Not really. Besides, think of the advantages.
What advantages?
Well, you'll have a fully qualified teacher to help you with your studies for a start. And frankly, I could do with a bit of a hand keeping you lot in line now that Helen's gone.
Oh, what do you mean keeping us in line?
Well, you know, making sure you obey the rules, handing out a bit of discipline. Dorothy's very good at that sort of stuff.
Dad, we're not kids anymore. We don't need supervision.
Oh, yes, you do. Besides, I want Dorothy here for my benefit, so it doesn't really matter whether you think we need her or not, does it?
No, I guess it doesn't.
Just make sure you're nice to her while she's here, for my sake.
Yeah, sure I'm with you.
Good morning, everyone.
And here she is. Oh, I have missed you.
Oh, Jim, honestly, it's only been a few hours. You two ready yet? I thought I'd give you a lift to school.
But you can't.
Why on earth not?
Because we're gonna look... We can't turn up at school with the principal.
Fiddlesticks. Your friends will soon get used to it, as you will. Silly for us not to go together when we're so close by. Come on, chop, chop.
You heard her. Chop, chop.
Don't forget to wear something warm.
Which part of Queensland are you actually from, Brenda?
Well, the southeastern part, I suppose you'd call it, yeah.
Oh, really? Which area?
Well, it's a funny coincidence, Harold, but Brenda was brought up in the same area we were.
Is that a fact? Well, really? Yeah, I suppose we even went to the same high school, eh?
Oh, yes, probably. I would have been a few years behind you two, though.
Oh, yeah, of course. Goodness gracious me, what a coincidence. I wouldn't be surprised if I knew your family.
doubt it.
No, come on. What was your maiden name?
Harold, you're going to laugh at this, but while you were in the shower, I discovered that Brenda is a member of the Carpenter family. Isn't it a small world?
Carpenter.
Yeah.
Brenda Carpenter. Good Lord, you're Lou's youngest sister.
Yeah, that's right. That doesn't matter, does it?
Well, of course it does. I will not have a carpenter in this house, and there is nowhere on this earth that I'll have one running my coffee shop.
Harold, love, don't
We've already
stress.
signed the papers.
You got that lease through utter deceit. I'll ring my solicitor and get him to tear it up straight away.
No, Harold, your heart. Now, can't we sit down and discuss this calmly?
There is nothing to discuss, and furthermore, I want this carpenter out of the house.
Well, the solicitor won't even be in the office yet.
Fine. Call from the shop.
No, Harold, wait.
Here goes the business.
I don't give two hoots about the business. What if he gives himself another heart attack?
Are you sure this is all I'm meant to wear?
Yep. Over there by the shower screen.
The sales catalogue is supposed to advertise bathroom accessories. I was only asking. What do you want me to do?
Put one hand on the screen and look like you love it.
There, how's that?
Hopeless. Now hold it there.
What's wrong now?
Convince me you love the screen. This is the best shower screen you've ever had, all right? Sell it, Lucy.
This is ridiculous.
No, darling, this is advertising. Pull the towel down a bit at the top. Now it's a bit long at the bottom. Pull it up a bit.
How do you want me to wear it? High or low? Because I can't do both. I'm going to lose the towel in a minute.
Sounds okay to me.
Can we just get on with it, Andre?
Sorry to keep you waiting. There we are, 2 coffees, 1 sandwich and 1 cake. Thank you very much. Fine, thank you, Madge. As I was on each of the 4 occasions when you called this morning.
I worry about you, that's all.
Yes.
Anyway, you don't have to be angry anymore because Brenda's at home packing her things.
Good. She can chuff after that reprobate brother of hers.
She was the perfect person to take over, you know. Well, she was the only one who answered our ads.
Yes, we probably put her up to it.
Oh, you're right, maybe.
No, definitely.
But she was still the only one who answered our ads. At this rate, it'll be donkey's years before we get that holiday. Doesn't that make you feel a little bit sad?
Yes, it does. But I will not give aid and comfort to the enemy.
Oh, Harold.
No, I've made up my mind, Harold.
Your manager is looking after the fort, is she?
No, she's kaput. Harold has found out that Brenda is the sister of an ex-heartthrob of mine.
You're joking.
I can assure you it's no joking matter, Paul.
Oh, Harold, Brenda and her brother are 2 entirely different people. Just take the money and run.
There are some things in life more important than money.
Holding a grudge doesn't make a blind bit of business sense, Harold.
Yeah, you tell him, Paul.
Oh, really? What about the grudge you're holding against Felicity Brent, eh?
Yeah, well, that's different, isn't it?
Thanks for nothing, Paul. I told Brenda to wait at home while I came and changed his mind.
Well, take my advice, Madge. Give up.
That was Melanie. You have an urgent call from a Mr. Hutton.
Can't be that urgent. It's only a local government guy I was asking about pumping the water from the river up to the guest house.
Yeah, well, she seems to think that you want to talk to him.
Oh, all right, I'll take it inside.
My decision is final.
Oh, it's wet enough now, Andre.
All right, now let's get this draping a bit better. Don't want the lights bouncing off any shiny surfaces and flaring, do we?
I don't know, do we?
Chill out and stop being so snappy all the time.
Apart from being a hopeless model, I'm snappy too.
Yeah, a bit, but that's okay. I like my girls to have some fire. Makes for more interesting photos.
Can we just get this finished, please, Andre?
Plenty of time. What's your hurry?
Well, I don't particularly enjoy being treated like a piece of meat. Let us shower you with bargains. Yuck. They're going to be joking.
I could treat you nice if you like. There are better jobs than this.
Yeah?
Just by being nice to me. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. There, is that nice enough?
Idiot! What was that for? Hey, wait a minute. You accepted this job. You finish it.
And if I don't,
I'll tell the agency you walked out.
go ahead, I quit.
Oh, Brenda, I'm so sorry. I just didn't realise that Harold was capable of hating anyone so much. He certainly got it in for poor old Lou.
Yeah, well, you did warn me. You were looking forward to that holiday, though, weren't you?
Yeah. I mean, Harold has been gung-ho about it since the very beginning. You know, he even went down to Morton's Motors and put a deposit on a camper van. Oh, he stands to lose some of that now. One thing Harold doesn't like is parting with money.
Bit tight-fisted, is he? Yeah, well, thanks for trying to change his mind for me.
Just wish it had done some good.
Yeah, I was getting used to the idea of living here and running the coffee shop. Sounded perfect.
Yeah, I suppose there's no point in dwelling on it. I better get back down to the shop. Thank you. You will drop in and say goodbye before you go, won't you?
Yeah, sure. Would you mind if I made a couple of phone calls before I left?
Not at all, be my guest.
You did say it was Morton Motors he was buying the camper van from.
Yeah, why?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll see you later at the shop.
You should have seen the look on Todd's face when he bumped into me after school. Poor boy took off like a scalded rabbit. Oh.
Hello, Auntie Burke. I'll go and do some homework.
Hang on, Todd, hang on. Something I've got to tell you. Good news. Dorothy has agreed to come and live with us. So you won't have to go across to number 30 for coaching anymore.
We'll all be one big happy family.
Yes.
Wish I'd never looked at that stupid diary. What's so funny? This may be fine for you, but I'm sorry, I copped a real bagging at school today.
I'm sorry, we shouldn't laugh.
No, we shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't. Look, I'm very happy for you and everything, but I'm going to have to change schools now. You realise that, don't you? Don't try and stop me. What's so funny?
You are, mate.
I'm not moving in. And I'm not in love with your uncle either.
You're not?
No, it was a joke.
Very, very, very sick.
Yeah, well, it was a pretty sick thing to do for you to read Dorothy's diary, too.
And what's worse, blabbing it to everyone.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too.
We just wanted to teach you a lesson.
Yeah, well, you did that. I was just about to write to Ryan and ask him about joining the army.
Yep, he's an old mate of mine, that Max Morton, the guy you're going to buy the camper van from.
Really?
Yeah, funny thing, I was actually talking to him, Sava. He reckoned he could have given me a special trade discount off that camper van, $5,000.
$5,000?
Still not much use having a beaut new camper van if you're not going anywhere, eh?
Special trade discount, eh?
Oh, by the way, you got my cheque there, Harry.
Right.
The one I wrote you for the first month's rent?
Yes, of course.
Come on, Harold. Brenda's got a plane to catch.
Just a minute, Madge. I haven't been very true to my principles, have I? Holding a grudge against you because of your brother. Just because he makes me believe the man descended from the apes.
Harold?
Yeah, well... So I've decided to put my feelings to one side and take you on your merits, Brenda.
And the special trade discount?
Well, it'd be a pity for you to have to go back to Queensland, eh? For you, Madge, to miss out on your holiday.
So,
Well, so... If you still want the shop and the house, well, they're yours.
And you're not going to change your mind again?
You have my word.
You beauty, Harry! Whoa!
Look, can we put our differences aside for a minute? This is important, eh?
Sir?
Look, you know that government guy that I called about pumping water from the river up to the guest house? Well, he's called me back, and it seems there isn't going to be a river soon, just a creek. They're building a dam.
What about our water sports? They can't do that, can they?
Dad, it doesn't directly affect our land. Oh, no, we assumed that we were going to have access to a public waterway. Well, it turns out we assumed wrong, didn't we?
Holy Moses.
Yeah, we're not even going to be able to water the gardens that Joe is going to landscape for us. We'd have to buy in for that. I've considered every option. I've considered tanks, bores, pipelines, you name it. Oh, it gets better, though. The Parkside Pacific Resort, they have bought the land right next to the new dam site. They're going to spend heaps on separate bungalows, go really big on water sports. Oh.
That means we're history.
Sorry, Dad.
No, I'll survive. What about Doug? This could be the setback that breaks him.